Hello, I'm Shamira. Good to speak to you. Edina, there's an issue. There's this growing disinterest of marriage, like in marriage by the young people like you, me, because I'm not married. So, so that growing disinterest, because back in the days, people would get married at 14, 15, and who would feel they're going to marriage to be liberated. But then these days, you find that youth are not really so much into getting married. You find someone at 40 and that person is telling you, I still have my time. Why do you think that is happening?
Yeah, I think that there is more of a reluctance than disinterest, but also a disinterest. And I would say it's that marriage was never a choice between the people who are going to get married. It was never like, let's get married. It was an institution born out of social conditioning, and people check the older ones telling you this is the path that you must follow. It's the kind of the hierarchy of go to university, get a job, get and then get married. And now today that we have seen that young people have decided that we do not want to be talked to anymore. Yeah, talked at, sorry. So we want to be talked to. We want to be included in that decisions that affect our lives. And we also don't want to be told what to do, because I think that as full human beings, we have the capacity and the intellect and the choice to say this is what I want and this is what I don't want. So there, because marriage inherently just seems like something that you were supposed, because that's how we do it. That's you are supposed to get married when you get to this age. Then it doesn't make sense anymore. But now I'll talk a little about the women who are being exposed and have access to information. Is because marriage is this whole gender role thing, and the cultural and religious aspect of it is marriage to be somebody's wife, is to be second class citizen, is to be to do qualities of a good wife. This is what a good wife should be. A good wife does this and this and this and this. And now, because before and many times women had no financial power, capability, or independence, and you had to be shifted from your father's care to under another man's care, because men own all the resources. Now that women like you and me have jobs or can earn a salary and you pay your rent and live in your own house, there is no urgent need for you to fall under somebody to take care of you, which is kind of like marriage.
Edna's discussion has been so much into women, because of course she's a woman and an empowered woman for that. So Timothy, can you please tell us, why do you men not interested in marriage? And remember, I'm not so sure that it's men who usually direct marriage, he has to propose and what. So tell me, why aren't you? That means it's you failing this institution. So if you're not proposing, that means you're failing the institution. Why aren't you interested in marriage?
Sure, thank you so much. My view will be that young people, especially men, are not disinterested in marriage, but rather there's a tendency of fear that is creeping in among especially the male figure people. The expectations, the aspirations, and what essentially the old generations have always wanted marriage as an institution to be is a great challenge, and still is, given the fact that there is a lot of expectations which are really, to young people, you're expected to do certain things in a certain way, at a given time, at a given place, and in a given way. So in that manner, there's a tendency as a male figure, I'm not married, but I'm left in hallucinating what exactly, how will I, if I'm married now, will I be able, there are certain things, will I be able to handle? Will I be able to provide for the family? Will I be able to guide the family as it's supposed to be? There's been a discussion on, especially that a man should be in charge and should essentially take control of everything in the family. He should be in charge of the finances, he should be in charge of the discipline, he should be in charge of the children and every aspect of the family. And in fact, it is worsened by the current generation that Man's money, the man's salary is our money. The woman's salary is our money.
It,
It meets my
but
understanding.
yes, you say it's our money then. What's the problem?
Essentially, you see, and that's what really makes young men.
Oh yes, you're meaning man's money is our money and woman's money is our money.
Absolutely, that's what I mean. And it's a topic which perhaps for another time. It's a very controversial thing. But essentially, there's too much expected of young people, and that creeps in fear. Yeah, that would be especially.
Okay. So speaking of fear and all that, men failing to propose, and the responsibilities which are too many and all that, do you even think it's necessary for someone to be married? Do you feel, okay, well, like you're already respected woman or anything, that if you get married, maybe you're having a plus or you're having a negative? Do you think it's important? Is it such a significant thing to be married?
I don't think that it's important personally. But also, I speak from a point, I must tell you that I speak from a point of privilege, where I'm not controlled. I refuse to be controlled by the societal notions and all. But many women, and the way that our society is still, if we are going to be honest, is that marriage puts you a social class higher. Yeah? So that's why you see they tell married women, avoid your unmarried friends, they don't know anything. Married people in the church are given fancies. All of these things, they may look like negligible things, but it's important. Married men are respected. Yeah, you're now a man, you know, but I don't think that's important. Also, I think that it's important for people, what I think is important is for people to choose how they want to do their partnerships, whether they even want to do partnerships, long-life partnerships with other people. And in this case,
Don't really that contract thing, yeah.
yeah, because I think that's important. If I will tell you myself that I think that it makes more sense to have a contractual marriage, because then it is more, again, I don't always want to make the logical argument, but seeing that, because first of all I'm a woman and I know that marriage like really just answers the end of by certain mistake. I think that it makes more sense than to say, oh, get married blindly and just go and forever and ever. It doesn't make sense to me. But again, the thing of choice I think can't be used. To use choice and marriage is paradoxical because marriage from its core foundation is built on institutions that encourage imbalance and put pressures, the gender roles that Timothy is talking about. While women are supposed to work, take care of the work at home, do the chores, take care of the babies, and drop everything, school and everything, the men on the other hand are also expected to provide everything, and not just for their child or wife, but also goes into the wife's family, and then to pay dowry, and to say that you're appreciating that. But also paying dowry is then problematic, because what does it mean when Timothy pays a price to marry you? He literally owns it. Modern slavery is what I call it.
Okay. Timothy, you marry a Shamira or an Edina somewhere, so do you think it's a plus or a negative? Do you think it's important for you to be married? Do you feel there is anything good about marriage?
Thank you so much. I think marriage is very important, and at the same time it's necessary. It's necessary.
Don't say evil.
It's a necessary thing. Because it should be looked at from the start. This is an institution, and once there's an institution, there are two people coming at play. They are coming together. However, one thing which I think there's need to emphasize is that marriage as an institution, there are a lot of factors that determine what marriage is. We have the society, we have the finances, we have the places where these things take place from. We have the church, which has its own way of looking at marriage. So largely, if you look at marriage as an independent institution, indeed it's very, very necessary. However, the modalities there really need to be looked at. At what point do we get in here? But also it's very important that we need to emphasize the aspect of choice. Marriage these days has become as to how, when, and where I want it. And who I marry is another discussion on the own. So I think there's need for young people to be guided, but on the choice, it should be left to them or not. Though there's need for guidance in that.
I still insist that we cannot use the word marriage, the words marriage and choice in the same. And when Timothy, it's interesting that you say independent institution. Marriage is not an independent institution. It is laid on the foundations of cultural norms and religion, all of which have these stipulations that even when we choose, say me and you are married and we choose to, in our small unit, and Bell Hooks, a feminist scholar, argues very well, that we should have an ongoing critique of the institution, because even when in our unit we decide to do things differently, there is society telling us first, you were saying earlier, somebody, you're not as important until you get married. Then you have to do this. There's pressures from both families, there's pressure from the church, there's pressure from the society, and we are really a result and a product of the society in which we live. So we can kid ourselves all we want and say, for me, I'm choosing to do this. And some of us have tried different, ways of how we live our lives, but until we continue critiquing the institution itself and just, I don't want to use the word tearing it apart, but we have to pick it and just shine a torch in it and say, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is how we can live. Until we do that, we cannot have an independent marriage, we cannot say that I've chosen that in marriage